Hi, welcome to my channel, Takoyaki Tarot. Today is October 31st, Thursday, 2024. So it is Halloween. And then also it's the last month, or the last day in October. It could be the last month for something, but it's the last day of October, and then tomorrow starts November. And then my birthday is on November 5th. So, sorry, hold on. So yeah, it's exciting. So, what else? Yeah, so being that today is Halloween, be careful tonight, alright? First of all, have fun, enjoy the trick-or-treating, enjoy the costumes, enjoy the candy, bobbing for apples and things like that. Have fun. Definitely have fun, enjoy it, right? Revel in the moment. But also be careful, be cautious, and be aware. Alright, because people be doing too much on Halloween night. And it's just like, for what? I mean, it's Halloween night, right? So that says it all. People be using Halloween night to be doing reckless things and making contracts and dabbling in things they should not be dabbling in, you know, all that stuff. But it is what it is. Alright. So, aside from that, I'm going to start pulling cards. What else? You know what? I should put something on, music on in the background. Hold on. Alright, I don't know if that's going to be too loud. I think that's good. No. Not yet, Pumpkin. Your shoulder, yeah, that's your shoulder. Hold on. Here you go. You're welcome. Alright, so. You're gonna hear her in the background, but it's whatever. I'm not worried about it. You know what's so interesting? I just realized that today being Halloween, I should use the Seasons of the Witch card deck. Why am I seeing Banshee? Yeah, I'm seeing Banshee in the deck. Something about a nail. If you swallow a nail, don't be surprised when the bleeding comes from within. Something like that. With the screech and a yell. Something like that. I'm gonna look up the card. Because I'm seeing Banshee. Somebody's about to get got tonight on Halloween night. Tonight. Oh my gosh, before I get started, I want to remind anyone that's watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If they resonate with you, would you clarity great? If it does not, then don't force it to be a story. Alright. You know what that just sounded like? You know how like when you're watching like a commercial for like medication or like something, and then like that fast talking voice tells you like all the side effects, right? Side effects may include nausea, loss of appetite. High Priestess of Earth. Could be a karmic Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, feminine. That could be who the Banshee is after. Karmic, a Capricorn woman, or a Taurus woman, or a Virgo woman. Alright, there's a Karmic, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, feminine. And I do believe, the Banshee is after her. Right, we got High Priestess of Earth reverse. Excuse me, little miss. She said yes. I'm gonna need to cool it on that. So Banshee is after somebody that they basically did something to themselves. Alright. Like, congratulations, you played yourself. Alright, so first what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look for the card and then I'm gonna shuffle. There it is. Banshee.
Is it gonna count?
Well, you have to wait, baby. Heed my warning, dear child, for what I hold is far from unsung lullabies. Swallow a nail and you can expect bleeding from within. I literally just said something like that, right? Yeah, Banshee is after a Karmic Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, feminine. And given that it's Halloween night, well, it's about to be, but Halloween is like the thinnest. The veil is very, very thin. Like, you can practically... Alright, so... Yeah, heed my warning, dear child, for what I hold is far from unsung lullabies. So the thing is about that is Banshees, they have like a scream, a call, a cry, right? 656. I've been seeing a lot of like 656, 343, 717, 6 whatever 9, right? I just had a very interesting dream last night, but I'm not gonna get into that because that's gonna make this reading a whole longer than it is. But anyway, so Banshees, they yell or scream. It's more like a scream or like a wailing, like a screaming wail, right? So that's how you'll know like a Banshee is near. Like, you hear like that will send shivers up your spine, right? So I feel like whatever people were like messing with all year round, they are about to get collected tonight. Yes, pumpkin pie, what happened? What are you doing to the tape where it's doing that? I don't ask questions, I'm just the mom. Alright, so that's that. Let me get one more and then I'm gonna grab a deck from Seasons of the Witch. There's something going on with this person's, like, the bottom of their feet or, like, their stability. Like, they can't... It's like wherever they walk, it becomes unstable and shaky. Or, like, wherever... Like, let's say, put it like this. Like, if they move into a home, it doesn't really last long because something always happens where they have to, like, move and leave the apartment, like, or the house. Like, you know, something's going on with the foundation, or they have pests, or the neighborhood, or something broke down, or there was like a flood. It's like there's something going on with like the bottom of their feet. It's like they can't find stable ground. Like, they can't, like, they don't have a home, right? They don't have a place where they can call home. So this could be like a couch hopper, or like they're always for example, like every time you talk to this person, you know, it's kind of like one of those people, like they always have a new job, or like always have a new place to live, or like they, you know, oh yeah, I'm moving, like they're always moving, or always relocating, and it's different from people who travel, right? Because people who travel, that's just by choice. That's his by choice, right? They're choosing to travel and, you know, whatever. But at the end of the day, 111, when they come back from their travels, they have their home. Their home is still there. This is a person, or these are people who and if this is an earth sign, that's very sad, because earth signs are all about their stability, right? But whoever this person is, it's like they can't have a car for the life of them. They can't have a phone for the life of them. They can't have a job for the life of them. They can't have a home, an apartment. Like, their stability is just all out of whack for the life of them. It's just not in the cards for them at the moment. This is who this is. This is who these people are, right? It's like the bottom of their feet. There's no like stability, right? Let me get one more. Okay, wishing reversed. So whatever they're wishing for, it's not coming true. Whatever they've been wishing for, it's not coming true. I also, what did I say? This was the end of the month, or it was like a slip up, right? Something is ending this month, right? This is the last month. Because I was going to say this is the last day, but I said this is the last month. So this could be the last month that whatever they've been trying to do, whatever they want to do, whatever they've been working on, it's no more, right? And it's like whatever they've been wishing on all year, this is the last month that it's like... I'm also getting that nobody wants to hear them talk. Like, nobody wants to listen to them. Nobody wants to hear them. It's kind of like they're getting a big, fat, shut up from the universe. Just shut your mouth. Just stop. Right? So not only does this person have troubles with their stability, but their wishes are not coming true. And it's kind of like they're getting a big cosmic shut up. Right? Also, another thing too, like if you have like no sense of stability, if you're always like going from one place to another place, or one job or another job, or you can't hold down a cell phone or a car, or like you just I'm also hearing you can't keep a man, right? There are some people that they just cannot keep a man for the life of them, which is weird because how? But anyways, this is a person or people. They cannot keep their own stability for the life of them, and they have the audacity to also be talking about other people or opening their mouth and yap. And at the same time, their wishes are not coming true. I don't understand, like, what's wrong with you? Like, instead of like talking and opening your mouth, why don't you focus on why your stability is so shot? I don't know. I'm hearing a lot of sirens, and if you live like in a city, you're definitely going to be hearing a lot of sirens because it's Halloween night, and again, people be doing the most. Also, if you live in a country, you need to be cautious as well. You know what I just seen? I just seen like a bunch of land, and like at the very edge of the land, there's like a bunch of like spirits, but like facing outward. So you know how it was kind of like, there's like this one scene in Harry Potter and the Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. I think when they were at war, or Part 1. No. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1, and they were about to like have this war, right? 1414, and the entire perimeter of the school was guarded. There were like there were creatures, there were wizards, there were stone statues that their job is to protect the school, and the entire perimeter of the school had not only that, but it also had a barrier. So the way I'm seeing it is like the perimeter of your land boundary, whatever, it's got spirits but facing outward, you know, it's facing outward from like, so whatever, they're on the edge of the perimeter, they're facing outward. right? They're not facing inward, they're facing outward to protect. They're doing their job. Because I remember Professor Minerva, right? Minerva McGonagall. She, what was it? Purtum locomotum? Something like that. It was a spell that she used onto, like, and the school is filled with statues, right? And for a very long time, like, everybody just thought they were just, like, statues. But no, she used that spell, and she was like, the school is under attack, do your job, protect the school. And then she turns to someone else and she goes, I've always wanted to use that spell. Because it's cool, because they're no longer...
Mommy.
Yes, babies, still. They're coming to life and they're doing their job. They're protecting the school. So you have a lot of protection around you, given that it's Halloween night, right? Basically war. Yes, my pumpkin pie. Are you eating? I'm gonna laugh if Banshee comes out again. She came out again. Look, that's wrong layer. I told you. I don't be talking for shits and giggles. Like, oh my gosh, look, elders and ancestors, they're protecting your boundary. I told you. I'd be so tapped in. It's like, let me stop. That was cocky. That was cocky. Alright, that was cocky. I get that. But no, seriously, you're definitely being protected. Your boundaries, your plot, your land, your home. Even if you like live in a box, that box is protected. If you live in a duplex, that's protected, right? If you live in a country home, that's protected. Whatever that is, there's a barrier, right? And you have your ancestors, your spirits, you know, they're all on that boundary, but they're facing outward. I'm getting like goosebumps. Look at the goose flesh. I don't know if you can see it. Ugh, you can't really see it, but they are protecting you. And it could be because of whatever this woman was trying to send out to you, they're not having that. So for some of you, they could be trying to... Here's the thing. Banshees, right? They collect things... No. You'll know when someone is about to die when you hear the call of a banshee. So if this person is close to death, they could have tried to, like, swap it out so that way they don't pass away and then you do, and then they get all that extra energy. They get to live out the rest of their life. But Banshee's like, no, sweetie, I'm coming after you. This earth sign, right? They're getting got on Halloween night, tonight. They're getting got. Look, I told you, Banshee was out. This is the first card I saw. In my mind's eye. And you're protected. So again, Banshee, heed my warning, dear child, for what I hold is far from unsung lullabies. Yeah, a Banshee, it's like a wailing scream. Swallow a nail and you can expect bleeding from within. And the entire time I had this deck, I had this deck for like maybe 2 years. This card only came out like twice. 2-3 times. Excuse me, I'm burping. So that's when this card comes out, I know that it's serious. Right? Because Banshee is not, like, they're not playing around. Ancestors, they hiss a quivering so deep only roots of your soil can lift the nakedness hidden within the boughs made in silence, an ancient chill walking upon the spine. And then we have elders. Birthed from seed within the belly of the moon, they are the wise felt touches over our hearts and felt deep within the marrow of our spirit. Hi, pumpkin pie. You want it in your hair? I'll put one right here. And I'll put one right here. Princess. You're so cute. I love it. You happy? Alright, we can dance, but mommy's gonna finish this, okay, Pumpkin? I know, baby. I feel like this banshee's just waiting. They're just waiting. I feel like this banshee is just like, like she just looks so over it. Look at her. She looks so over it. You called me out here for this? But yeah. I feel like if this person tried to call something up to get you, this banshee's like, I can't do anything with, I can't touch that person. I can't do anything. This person's crazy protected. You want, so now this banshee just has to wait and wait. I also feel like if this karmic earth sign, this karmic feminine earth sign, was like expecting like any day now the collector's gonna get got. No, it's not happening. I feel like the entire time this banshee was just like not doing what this earth sign sent out this banshee to do. I don't know why, but I'm getting like this earth sign, this karmic earth sign, they're like really, like, they're PO'd. They're angry. Right. I also feel like this banshee, they're looking at your perimeter like, yeah, I can't, what, me, little old me, to get all past all of that, and then another barrier, and then that, and then the collective, which they are source of divine. Like, yeah, I'm not doing all that. Like, yeah. So this banshee is like, oh, my mistake, my bad. Your elders and your ancestors are like, yeah, walk away. 2223. This banshee's like, yeah, I'm just gonna wait it out. Just all right. So, you know what's so funny? I started watching it. I'm gonna finish it today though. So there's this movie, it's called The Invention of Lying. And it's a good movie. It's a good movie. And I feel like this person, they were just trying to like invent a bunch of lies. Right? And the movie is all about, in a world. It's just a regular world, but the only thing is that lying doesn't exist. Flattery, lying, just none of that. It doesn't exist, right? And so it's like this person must have thought that like they were inventing lies, and people would like, in their mind, it has to be this, because there's no way. So in their mind, they were like lying. But it's like, in our world, we know what lies are. We know what lies are. We hear it. We see them. Like, a lot of us, like, there isn't a person on earth that hasn't lied, right? So I feel like this person was, they had to be. They were probably acting like whatever lies they were saying, like, people would believe them. But, ma'am, do you know that people lie? Like, we know what lies are. Right, whereas in that world, in the movie from The Invention of Lying, nobody has ever heard of a lie. So anything like the man, like, and he was the only one that knows how to do that too. Like, he's the only one. So like whatever, like, he figured out how to do it. Like, so whatever he did, like, of course, because that entire world is all about truth telling. Nobody lies. So it's like, did you think that nobody would think that you're lying? It had to be, because what possessed you to all right, Five of Cups. Yeah, they're like super depressed, and I don't really get like regret, but they're just like super bummed out and miserable. I mean, this could be their entire demeanor overall in general. It's just a very miserable, sad woman. And on top of that, her stability is always shot. Can't keep a cell phone, can't keep a car, can't keep a home, can't keep a man, can't keep the foundation underneath her feet stable. I mean, I can see why you're miserable, but at the same time, like, what does that have to do with the collective? You know what I'm saying? Like, and on top of that, your wishes aren't coming true. And on top of that, you're about to get got. And on top of that, like, you're a karmic. This person's very miserable, very depressed, very sad. And that's nothing to make fun of either. It's just, it's their life. They don't have a good life. There's nothing joyous, admirable, enticing about their life. You look at their life and you're like, wow, there's nothing in your life that I want. Absolutely nothing, right? It's very sad. You know, when people look at your life and there is nothing you have. Not a single strand of your hair. Not a thread of your clothing. Nothing. This person is very miserable. But that's not your problem. That has nothing to do with you. The devil. This could be a Capricorn. A karmic Capricorn. A karmic feminine Capricorn. I don't know what else to say, man. It just sucks. It sucks to suck. But there's something, like, this person has like this weird obsession with you as well, with that devil energy. They could be very obsessed with you. They could drink a lot. With the Five of Cups here. Very obsessive over you. And I feel like the more they drink, the more their obsession comes out, the more their intentions come out, the more, like, it's just like, they're literally, because I said, what would possess you, right? Like, what would possess, it's, if this person drinks a lot, they're literally, like, allowing, you know, things to, it's like, they're just, like, opening the door and be like, hey, come on in, guys. Make yourselves at home. Right? But here's the thing, alcohol is a depressant, right? So, they're depressed, and then they drink, and then when they're not inebriated anymore, they wake up, they're even more depressed, right? It just, man, it's a whole thing. Oh, look, the devil on the bottom of the deck again. I feel like this person indulges, whether it's like substances or drinking, whatever the case it is, because it makes them feel happy in that moment, right? It distracts them from the realities of their very miserable life. But again, once all that stuff is out of their system and they've come to, the reality is still there, which is very, very depressing. It sucks, right? 292 I saw. But again, that has nothing to do with you. It doesn't have anything to do with you. And I feel like you obviously must be aware that has nothing to do with you. And you're very protected. Whoa. King of Swords. There could have been a King of Swords and your energy that kept flip-flopping back and forth, 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 back and forth between you, collective, and this karmic earth sign, right? Unsure, like, what to believe, what to see, what to believe, what to believe. It's really more about what to believe with the King of Swords here, this energy. So it could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius masculine. So this, because it kept flipping. This King of Swords, they now know what to believe and who to believe and where they stand, right? They're not really confused. They're still curious, but they're not as confused. They have a lot more clarity now than they did before, because they were flip-flopping for a while, right? But now with the King of Swords being upright, they now see who's who, what's what, right? They now see who's miserable. I feel like this karmic earth sign could have said that you were miserable and you were this and you were that and you were this and you were that, you were this, you were that, blah, blah, right? But it shows the reality of who's who, what's what. It shows, and it's clear. It's very obvious, right? 336. So I'm also getting with this banshee energy, this person, they be like doing things with their mouth, like talking, hoping that like whatever they say is enough to attack somebody, and that will be it, right? It's like they bully people with their mouth, and it's like, ma'am, do you know who you're trying to bully? Because I don't think you know how to do that right. Right? And on top of that, like this entire lying is not a new thing. Alright? It's not. So I feel like this King of Swords is just like, what's that word? It's just watching. I don't want to say a watcher. I also don't want to a spectator. Yes, that's what I want. This King of Swords is a spectator, right? He's just noticing, taking notes on who's who, what's what. What's being said, why is it being said, right? It's like, what would possess you to say that? What is your motivation behind saying that? Why are you saying that? Where is it coming from? Right? This King of Swords is investigating, right? He could also be a lawyer. He could be an investigator. He could just be using his head. He's like collecting all his facts, writing things down, getting things in order, right? Taking notes. High Priestess. High Priestess upright came out. Yeah, this is so crazy to me that a karmic earth sign feminine. First of all, your stability is shot, right? You can't even keep the ground beneath your 2 feet stable, and you think that you can do magic against a High Priestess who's highly protected? Ma'am, let's get it together, because you cannot be messy and miserable at the same exact time. Pick a struggle, please. You're doing too much. It's so annoying when people be like, they have so many struggles, and it's just like, why? Just pick one. Pick one. Like, why do you want to be miserable and messy and an alcoholic and and a liar and this and that? Like, ugh. Get out my face. It's too much. Too much. Too messy, too much. The moon reverse. These are things you already know. The secret's also going to come out. This is all Five of Pentacles. It's no secret that you are not in the cold. If this High Priestess of Earth in reverse was trying to get you to be like left out in the cold, trying to get you to be isolated, abandoned, excluded, missing out opportunities, whatever. Bless you, pumpkin. You're welcome. It's not a secret. That's not the case. You're not. With the Five of Pentacles reverse, what opportunities are you missing? Where have you been excluded? Where are you being left out? Right? And this King of Swords is seeing that. They're like, this King of Swords, they're taking notes. Right? They could be mental notes. They could be actual notes. They're taking notes. Oh my God. Alright, what else, Banshee? Eight of Cups. Yeah, people are... This person feels like they've been abandoned. So that's why they did what they did. or they had a fear, they could have a fear of abandonment. It's like a woman who has a fear of abandonment issues, or like they feel like in order to make sure that nobody leaves them, or like, so if they saw you and they saw you as a threat, they immediately went into action to make sure that you would be the one that would be excluded, and that way they can remain wherever they would remain. But here's the thing, like, if it's not like if it's a neighborhood, there's all these houses up for sale, like what's the problem with like somebody else moving in there? If it's a job, like everybody else, like everybody can work, everybody can eat, you know, like I just don't understand. But there's something that has to do with like they wanted to be the one where people loved and like admired, and like, but it's weird because you don't have anything where anybody admires, you don't have anything where anybody loves, like you don't even have anything yourself where you can admire and where you can love, right? And on top of that, people want you to shut up, but you want people to be like emotionally like attached to you, or like make sure that like you have a place. You're not, I don't, this person, whatever is going on to this person, it's that deep. Like there's something emotional going on with this karmic feminine, this karmic earth sign. It's to them it's that deep. To them it's got to do with like their emotions, like I don't know, it's whatever this is, it's affecting them deeply emotionally. It's affecting them emotionally, very, very deep, very, very emotional, right? It's hitting them hard, whatever this is. And they're the ones that's more emotional about this. Meanwhile, the high priestess, she's just like la 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 la, right? Minding her own business, protected, walking in the path of her elders, doing, you know, learning what they're teaching her, or him. You could be the high priestess too, you know, as a masculine, divine masculine, right? But it's like this high priestess, not only is she protected, but she's over here learning, you know, secrets and ancient knowledge and deep knowings and wisdom and this and that and this and that. Like she doesn't have time for this, because what is this? You're having a deep emotional reaction to what? Because it's not the collective, it's not us. That has nothing to do with us. Like it's not deep to you, because it really doesn't matter, and it really doesn't have anything to do with you. But to whoever this earth sign karmic feminine is, it's deep to her, right? It matters to her. But the thing is, what is it that matters? Like, what is the thing that is making you this way? And realistically, it's them, right? They can't keep a job, they can't keep a man, they can't keep a home, they can't keep a house, they can't keep a phone, they can't keep their stability, they can't keep this, they can't keep that, right? Their wishes aren't coming true, they're miserable, they're sad, right? They have abandonment issues, they don't want people to walk away, they feel like they've been abandoned, this and that, this and that, this and that, and they feel like all their life people would just leave them. That has nothing to do with the collective. That's a you personal issue. This person could like do things as well. Like if they feel like they've been abandoned their entire life, they could also, this is like an emotional abandonment. So let's say like their parent figure, they may feel like they never had that emotional closeness, or like they felt like emotionally abandoned by their parent figure growing up. That's just, I'm telling you, it's a thing with, that's their business, right? But I feel like they could also do things purposely to where they don't have to get emotionally close or attached to things, and then they wonder why things are emotionally close or attached to them, right? It's like they sabotage things purposely just so that they can complain that things didn't work out, or this happened or that happened. It's just like it's a cycle. It's a cycle. And then you want to get mad at everybody else in the world because nothing is working out for you, but you deliberately do things to where nothing works out for you. 3939. Like, you can know what the problem is, but what are you doing about it? Alright? Anyways. This is what... Listen. She's playing with tape. Three of Swords, upright. Page of Pentacles reverse. Next to the King of Swords reverse. Three of Swords. The Tower reverse. I feel like, this... So first of all, I'm going to say this King of Swords has realized that they wasted a lot of time, energy, and effort, and maybe even magic, alright? They wasted a lot of time doing this, right? They're not realizing, they took a step back and see things from a different perspective, and they realized they just wasted a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of money, a lot of this, a lot of that. They wasted it, right? By being on the wrong side. Hold on one second. Alright, so then we have the Three of Swords next to the High Priestess. Yes, baby. Well, you gotta unravel it. Unravel. Do it the other way. No. Take the tape and do it the other way. Take the tape and go that way. That way. Go. Nope. Other way. Other way. Hold on. I feel like so remember when I said something along the lines of like this person couldn't even bully you, collective? And I feel like that has to do because my leg is itchy. Hold on. I don't know where they went to school to learn bullying from, but I do feel like a really big part of the reason why it didn't work or it had no effect on you is because you being the High Priestess with the Three of Swords, you know what true suffering is. You know what true grief is. You know what true pain is. You know what true heartbreak is. You've gone through pain, grief, suffering, right? And because of that, you end up being the High Priestess. So you know the depths of heartbreak and pain and grief and suffering. You know all of that. You know what it's like. You know what it feels like. 434. You've experienced that, right? And you've used that, you've utilized that, and you've learned from that, right? That's why you're the High Priestess, because you're like wise and you just know these things and blah 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 blah, right? On top of that, like this ancient knowing, knowledge, and all that stuff. So here's what I'm getting at. Whatever this person was doing to you, it was like, all right, well, have a good day, right? It's like they thought that they were doing something to you, but to you that's just like a little speck of dust. That was nothing, right? And now they're feeling some type of way because everything that they've been doing this entire year had basically no effect on you, right? That was like nothing to you. That was like appetizers to you, not even, right? That was like pre-appetizers to you. But for some reason, whatever is going on, it's affecting them deeply emotionally, and on top of that, whatever they've been doing to you has like no effect on you. That also affects them too, because it's like they've been doing all of this for nothing to happen, so of course they're gonna feel even more some type of way about this. So if they already felt some type of way about you, right, which made them want to do all of this, and on top of that, all of that work that they've been doing was amounted to nothing, of course they're gonna be feeling like, oh my gosh, like all of that I've been doing, like it went to waste. And then on top of that, it just adds on to their misery. It just adds on to their misery, right? This King of Swords is on the outline. They're realizing everything that if he was involved in anything, he's realizing he wasted a lot of time, effort, money, magic, whatever, right? But he's also realizing that nothing that this person can do is going to affect you. And the real reason is because you, collective, this High Priestess, They know what true suffering and pain and heartbreak and whatever. They know what that is. So this is nothing. I just saw 4, 5, 6. This is nothing. So at the end of the day, whatever this person was trying to do to you, it has nothing to do with you. And it wasn't going to ever affect you. This is nothing. This person, like, come on. You got too many struggles in your life. Pick one and deal with that. Stop trying to project on other people just because the wishes in your life are not coming true. Pick a struggle. Alright? Pick a struggle because you're doing too much. And on top of that, this person is older than you. Like, come on. You're old and messy and you have all these struggles. Like, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. You're too old to be acting like this. Right? But if this person is younger than you, like, you have all the energy and time in the world. Like, what are you doing? Fix it. Deal with it. Like, come on. If this person is the same age as you, like, we both have, like, we're both here at the same exact time right now. Like, what are you doing with your time? The Lovers on the bottom of the deck. So this person could have, they could feel some type of way about you being so balanced within yourself, right? And they wanted to, I'm hearing, if it gives you hell, that's fine, all-American reject, right? Go ahead as you waste your days with thinking. When you fall, everyone's in. Yeah. That's all American rejects. This person can feel very rejected, especially with the 8 of Cups there. So this person, I don't know, they just could have felt rejected by you or rejected by your energy. But they wanted to definitely give you some sort of hell with the 10 of Swords because you're so balanced out. This could also be because of a lover situation. Like, if you're in a union or a partnership or a lover's relation, whatever, right? This person could have felt rejected by either you or rejected by your person, and they wanted to give you hell because they felt rejected by your person, or they wanted to give you hell because they felt rejected by you. The World reverse, yeah, this person is so unhappy and miserable. That has nothing to do with me. Like, that's, you gotta figure that out, because the Tower reverse, because nothing's gonna change. No matter what you do, no matter what you say, I'm telling you, it's not gonna change anything. It is what it is. This is what it is. So you're gonna have to figure this out, because it's Halloween night, and you're about to get got. Bye! This is a reading. Hope it helps. Happy Halloween.